Hey guys, welcome to applediaries.com, where I discuss health, detoxification, and how to heal thyself. So today I'm going to read a post I wrote on fats, high-fat diets, and this post can accompany my article that I've written, which can be found on my website. Please like, share, and subscribe. And even head on over to applediaries.com, where you can sign up to my mailing list. And I'm getting more regular with sending out articles and information on health and detoxification. So I'll just start by reading the post. High-fat diets are not health promoting. It seems that high-fat diets are very popular for various reasons, but are they healthy? Why? My computer timed out. Why? Why did that happen? Why are people drawn to diets such as the ketogenic diet, the paleo, the high-fat raw vegan, or the high-fat vegan diets? Why? One reason that people are drawn to high-fat diets is because not only are fats comforting, they are also anti-inflammatory. So that serves to help ease our pain, and they're comforting, like I mentioned. But, however, it is only temporary, and although fats offer some relief short term, it comes with a price to your health, because high-fat diets, although they may buffer inflammation, so to speak, they do not heal the root cause, which I'm sure I'm just going to read next here. Yes, fats have anti-inflammatory effects on those who suffer with inflammatory issues, such as arthritis, cystitis, colitis, bronchitis, dermatitis, etc. Yet, fats do not heal the root cause as to why they are suffering with the inflammatory condition to begin with. So anything that ends in itis, it's an inflammatory condition. And inflammation is basically just caused through acids, which are created through the diets that we consume, and these acids hang around in localized areas of the body, and you may get inflammation in different areas of the body, hence the name. If it's, arthritis, it's inflammation of the joints, and if it's other inflammatory conditions, they'll name it according to the localized area in the body. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Well, not off topic, but I think I'm going to hold this in my hand now. So fats do not heal the root cause as to why they are suffering with the inflammatory condition to begin with. Any condition or disease that ends in ITS is inflammatory condition. I've said that. Acids burn and elicit a mucus response. Too much mucus is another problem for human health. When a certain food type is acid forming, it simply means that the food is dense, complex, and often a high protein food source. For example, that the body must invoke acids, such as hydrochloric acid, to help break that complex chemistry down. When we ingest acid-forming foods regularly, the acids will build up throughout the body, causing inflammatory issues in localized areas. So I've already said that. According to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, an acidic food is based on the ash that is produced after the combustion of foods under laboratory conditions, which mimics the digestive process in the human body. After breaking the food down, the cells will utilize what they can, and a chemical reaction takes place in our body. Animal protein, for example, leaves an acid ash residue within, whereas plant protein or amino acids, which are the basic building blocks for protein, they leave an alkaline ash residue within. So acids are responsible for creating the pain we often feel, yet this pain develops slowly over time as the acids build within the body. that by the time the pain is felt in any localized areas of the body, it's tough to pinpoint exactly what caused that pain or where it came from. If you understand which foods are acid forming and which foods have an alkaline ash residue, it makes perfect sense, and the pain one is experiencing is no longer a mystery to heal. But most people don't know this, and so it's difficult to pinpoint, and you tell them it's their diet and they're saying, no, there's no way, you know, like, because they don't feel it right away, and, you know, so it's a mystery. When we ingest fats, such as we do with high-fat diets, they can offer temporary comfort and relief for our inflammation, yet it is not a solution. The more fats that we eat, the less energy we will have because less oxygen gets to the cells. High-fat diets become very problematic over time, leading to malabsorption issues because fats coat the intestines and the cells, thus blocking cellular absorption and respiration. And so when the cells can't breathe or do what they've got to do there and they're suffocated, health issues are going to arise. I mean, it's inevitable. High-fat diets, not health promoting. Sorry, people. I love fats too. They're delicious, but really, the cleaner you get, the less you do crave fats. That is the truth. And fats can have their place in the world of healing and detoxification in the beginning stages, especially if somebody's in a chronic condition, which I'll explain later in another video when fats are appropriate to be used. And then in a healthy body, you can eat, you know, some whole plant fats once in a while, like avocado or coconut. Sure. I mean, that's not going to be too detrimental as long as you're not doing it every day and relying on it for sustenance, really, because then it becomes problematic. If you're going to eat fats maybe once a week or a couple times a week, no big deal. I mean, I eat avocado once in a while in my salads. I love it, but I don't overdo it, and I know their place. I know their role in my diet. Anyways, it seems that most experts these days are recommending high-fat diets, and the popular term they love to use is healthy fats. In my opinion, if fats are to be eaten at all, they should be sourced only from whole plant foods such as avocados, coconuts, or olives, for example, and in moderation. We do not want to be eating them daily if health is the goal. Eating fats from oils, supplements, or processed foods are not true fat sources from nature. These are isolates. Have you ever poured fat down your drain? No one wants to do that. Have you ever poured healthy fats down your drain? Is there a difference? Not really. I mean, this is all marketing, people. And we tend to avoid doing this due to how clogging and constipating fats are to the drain pipes, right? So why on earth do people think that fats are health promoting in the human body? As mentioned, if fats are to be consumed, the best source is whole plant fats because the oils that we tend to consume that are marketed as healthy to the general public are concentrated fats, isolates not in their natural form. When we consume high-fat diets, we could create a lipid overload in our bloodstream that can block the cell's ability to uptake glucose. My motto is to never put on your skin something that you wouldn't eat because it tends to end up in the same channels to be assimilated by the blood, and oils and fats are clogging to the pores. So, you know, if you're gonna, for skincare, I use fruits. If I want, or aloe vera. There's my aloe vera plant. That's my bigger one in the living room I use. But fruit, like I just squeeze some juice on my grapes, put that on my skin. Oh, best hydration, doesn't come in a box, no ingredients, you know, that's real skincare. As far as I'm concerned anyways, you may disagree. So why would we want to consume high-fat diets? To cover up and mask our inflammatory conditions with a substance that essentially suppresses the symptoms, yet most people don't know that. They think that they're healing because they feel better. That's misreading the body and nature in a sense. Anyways, it seems that many people interpret the anti-inflammatory effects from fats with healing. And the temporary relief one experiences is enough for people to believe that fats are beneficial. Yet over time, other health issues will be created through the consumption of fats on a regular basis. It usually takes, you know, maybe 3 months or a bit longer in a ketogenic diet for people to realize that they're not health promoting and they're not feeling so good anymore. What is interesting is that fats are part of the 3 major components that all foods possess to one degree or another. Foods are comprised of fats, carbohydrates, which are sugars, and proteins, amino acids. And fruits and vegetables contain the perfect amount of fats and carbohydrates and amino acids in ratios that are more in line with our body's true requirements. When we consume foods that are not in line with our body's true requirements, such as meat, eggs, dairy, or complex or processed foods, they create imbalance and obstructions within. If we wish to heal our inflammatory conditions and health issues, fats are not a solution, but a mere band-aid effect. The true health is found through regenerative detoxification, which is more about what we eliminate rather than what we take. Detoxification for healing takes time and knowledge of the process because every individual requires an individual approach depending on their current internal conditions, situation, and willingness and willpower. If you wish to learn more, I already said this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel or my mailing list on my website, applediaries.com. Anyways, thank you for listening. I hope you're not overloading your bodies with fats. Yes, they're delicious, but like I said, the cleaner your body does become, the less you crave them. In fact, sometimes I mean to put avocado in my salads, and I'm making my salad and I'm, feeling good, and then I'll sit down and eat it, and then I'll realize after I forgot the avocado, but I didn't really notice or care. So, if that serves as any inspiration for people who are relying. I did go through a period during my last 6 years of healing and cleansing and experimenting where I ate avocados almost every day, like basically a high-fat diet for a little while, and yeah, they're constipating, they're mucus forming. I would immediately get, mucus in my throat and all this stuff, so. Anyways, thank you for listening to my ranting, rambling, and happy healing, everyone, and I hope everything improves in this world and in your world, so take care.